Alright, wife's asleep, kids are asleep, let's play some video games. My name is Natchan Smith and today we're playing Timberborn. Welcome back to Beaverome. In the last episode we tackled a big project again and we'll continue that in this episode. And that is to, well, to make this, our old water reservoir, way bigger. And also we finally connected it to our double layer aqueduct, where the bad water will flow on the top layer here and go down there in our water wheel system with the power generation. Let me show you what we have down there real quick. Water wheels for power generation where the bad water runs through, and the good water will come into this storage from, or in this reservoir from the piping system down there. And in the near future also from the water sources beneath this piping system. Via this pipe over here it will be fed into the large tank, and once it hits this level more or less the overflow will be transported on the lower level of the aqueduct and will fill the crater of ancient Beaverome. For the time being, we'll do something else in the future as well. I also want to re-establish the old aqueduct that we had over here. We'll come to that. So let's jump back to triple speed while our beavers keep on building. And as promised in the comments, the most important thing, we'll need to build a memorial for those two beavers that got, you know, that were stranded down there and that were buried by the other builders. Yeah, that was a cruel moment. In hindsight, I should have rescued them. So let's put down 2 beaver statues for our 2 beavers that lost their lives while constructing down there. And we now need access. I'm just gonna do a quick suspension bridge. Does this should do the trick, right? I think so. That's the most important thing. Hold on, can you get there? Yeah, from over here. Right. The other thing what I wanted to do is, well, we got bots working in the last episode, and I was watching one bot behaving, well, at least in my opinion, weirdly. The bot was out of fuel and was from somewhere around here and was trying to get fuel from, well, a tank, and in my opinion it was quite random because we went to a fuel tank that was quite far away and definitely not the closest one. So we had some comments about that bots will start to search for fuel at the closest one. So I want to have a look at that again. Maybe it's the closest one, you know, ignoring paths. I want to keep an eye on that. And the second thing is that a bot out of fuel behaves like an injured beaver, so doesn't have a job anymore. Oh, look at that. Hold on. We have a bot here. This guy is out of fuel. That is... and it's unemployed. Yeah. Hold on. A second ago, this guy was carrying scrap metal and bringing it over there. Hold on. Pause. This guy is carrying treated planks and is out of fuel. Why are you carrying treated planks? Probably because you used to be a miner bot. And you're bringing the thing over there. But because you're out of fuel, you lost your job. And now you're just finishing your last task and then you'll get something to drink? Well, something to drink, you know what, refueling. Okay, so this guy, will you take the closest fuel? That was probably the closest one. So, and now you're still unemployed because there are no jobs left for beavers, but for bots. Okay. Let's watch this guy, where this guy will get fuel. Okay, come on. brings the treated planks here. Probably was a miner bot before. Where are you now going to get fuel? I think this is the closest one. So that's what I don't understand. Why this one? Was this the closest one to where his job was? We'll have to do more testing, or I'll have to watch more bots out of fuel. Bot is out of fuel again. This one is unemployed and out of fuel. What is your closest fuel tank? Probably this one. Okay. Well, it was still weird that the other guy went to this fuel tank. Still not 100% sure that... Well, look at them. That they'll always get the closest one. What are you doing? Where is he now? Oh, gone. Okay, also grab. Are the beavers that are working in there and they need to refuel, are they going to this one because it's the closest one, you know, ignoring paths? This would mean we need fuel, a fuel tank closer to them. Which is quite an easy fix, I guess. Okay, hold on. This guy was just leaving the mine. What are you doing? Grabbing stuff from really far away. Yeah, because treated planks aren't restocked. Yeah, we're low on treated planks. Okay, well, I'll... Still gonna keep an eye on that. What am I going to do? In order to... I want you guys to be able to refuel faster, and I don't think we need this large warehouse here. I'm gonna switch this to be a medium warehouse. Back there. And then we'll have two small tanks here. One is for biofuel, set to obtain. I'm gonna set the other two, not antidote, catalyst and obtain, even though we don't produce that yet, but so that I don't forget about it. And this is for gears, set to obtain. Right. I think this should help. Still not 100% sure. I'll probably come back to that. Let's see. This bot is out of fuel again. Okay, let's watch this bot. Yeah. So the miners that are getting treated planks probably went out of fuel somewhere over there. So the closest to where he went out of fuel would be this one or this one. The closest to his workplace is probably this one. And the closest to where he will be after he, you know, dropped his treated planks is also this one. Let's see. Also, let's look at this one. This guy went out of fuel somewhere over here. Okay, now... Okay, well... Yeah, now that we have this one, the bot that we were watching went to get fuel from here. So I think it has to do with the closest tank ignoring paths, you know, what's that called? As the crowd flies, really? That's how you say that in English? Beeline? Airline? Okay, linear distance. You know what I mean. Okay. So I think that's how it works. Other theories, you're welcome to write comments down below again. Right, now let's keep on working on the connection, on the pipe connection for the fresh water from over here. You may remember we are we have closed the water sources here, and each water source is now attached to two sluices, one for bad water, one for good water. The ones with bad water just pointing outwards, and the bad water will probably fill this crater again, or it will. Not probably, that's a certainty, and the good water will get through the pipe. And yeah, just have to connect those two bits. And that's what we're going to do now in a time lapse. Okay, while I wait for them to lay down the dynamite here, let's switch some jobs to bots. This efficient farmhouse could be bots. Do we have any more jobs over here that could be bots and are not? All the smelters, the miners, bots, the assemblers, and the bot part factories. Yeah. And now the efficient farmhouse as well. I could put a bot in here as well. Now that we have extra beavers, I'm gonna build another hauling post. Well, probably also in this district, since we have quite a lot of storage down here. I mean, why not? Why not over there? I could even set one to be for bots. Lower workplace priority, so we just have these spare bots in there. I know I have to keep some spare bots for, you know, the ones that are getting fuel, but numbers will go up. And that's just regular beavers, at least for now, with lowest workplace setting. Oh, what would be even more helpful is to switch the large water pumps to bots. Sure, let's do that. Let's say for at least those two. And give them fuel. Okay. "11 unemployed beavers. Let's have those be beavers for the time being. And we'll do bot haulers once we really have more than enough bots. Okay. Let's have them build that. And did you come along with this? No. Okay, we'll wait for that. Oh, ha. Yeah, you can't reach that. That's why I'm not building it. My bad. Detonate this bit and that bit. How deep do I want to go here? Well, doing something in between again, since we are really low on treated planks. I'm gonna build... hold on, how do I want to do that? This could be our way up and down. Yeah, that's going to work. Storage for sap, so that's fine. Up here we'll have 2 wood workshops. We'll put a small tank for fuel here again. And, nope. Not over here. I need this as a connection to this pathway. We'll have storage for planks over here. Set to obtain, so they'll have sap down there and planks up here. Yeah, and the output, the treated planks, well, I guess they'll have to bring them to the treated plank storage, which is, should be down below, right? Okay, that's for treated planks and that's for metal blocks. Let's just switch that around and then it's fine. Yeah, this could work. We'll set that to bots. And I'm going to build the small tank for fuel over there. Fuel and obtain. Oh, and those are for sap. Well, it's called pine resin. Obtain. And pine resin obtain. We are still fine with metal. So the treated planks are not a big problem, so I'm not gonna up the priority right now. Okay, back to this. Getting distracted again all the time. Detonate and detonate. Can you not reach that? Oh, you just didn't do it yet. And detonate this as well. Is this now the correct level, or do I want to get down one more? Well, let's just do it. Sure, why not? Then it's over there, that's fine. You won't be able to reach those. Great. Okay, now we can detonate this bit as well. And that, and that. Oh, come on, this last one. Which means we can close this pipe. And yeah, gotta adapt the connection over here. This wasn't needed. Great. Flooding. No, why? Why did I not think that this would happen? Because obviously it will if I remove everything here then. Water can come out. Oh, come on. That's unfortunate. Yeah. So. Okay. Okay. Everything's flooded here. Please build those things ASAP. Those levees. Come on, guys. No! All the fuel tanks are flooded now as well. No, oh, well, those tanks, we still have the fuel tank up here. The mine is flooded, this will take a while. Come on, close it. Please. Some more logs, do it. It's okay, it's okay. We can deal with that. Please, come on. Okay, and now this. Quickly. Okay, now we also have flooding over there, which includes the bot parts factory. That's not good. Oh no. Why? Oh no, now it's nighttime. 12 logs, come on, please, a builder bot. Someone. Why am I so careless with ripping stuff out when there's water next to it? Okay, so... Oh wow! Hold on. That's not planned, that this is... Obviously this is going out here. Wow, no, close it. Disaster. Okay, we need to close this off. As quickly as possible. That still won't be the correct or the needed height, right? I think we need to do that. Highest priority on this. Oh, come on. I flooded my industrial district. We waited ages for this to dry up before we started building it, and now I'm flooding it again. I'm gonna build water pumps there to quicken the, well, the process of getting water out there again. Now, yeah, obviously we're now getting the water out from over here because the pipe is not closed there. I think we can safely close this now, though. We no longer need guys to walk down there, right? That was to rescue stranded beavers. This can now be closed. This is not the highest priority. You know what's the highest priority? Those. This is also not the highest priority. This is. Why did it stop now? Oh, that's also not going to do a thing, because the pipe is still open down below. Wow, no. Which means... yeah, we also need to close this. So the next time when I do something like that, maybe I'll remember to close everything or to secure everything before carelessly ripping out stuff. Right, water pump, let's do a large one. I'm gonna place it somewhere over here so that they can get the water out there really fast. And as soon as we have closed everything over there, this will be the second highest priority. I mean, we have a dry season in 2.6 days, so this should be... Well, I guess no more water will come here. So is the more important part to finish this, because if the next thing is a bad tide, we'll have well, bad water in here, and then we can only send our builder bots in there, not our regular beaver bots. Beaver builders. Yeah, I think this has to be the highest priority now. Things that I didn't want to do in this episode. Crisis management. Sorry. Well, technically, we're still doing something for the aqueduct and the reservoir. Because we need the pipe for that, but yeah, mistakes happen, right? Okay, they're starting to build the pump here in order to, well, make this dry again. Look at all them go. Where are you going? Oh yeah, you're bringing the dirt from... I switched that to be planks because we don't need the dirt anymore. Everything is filled with dirt that we told them to. The pipe is now closed on this side. Is it? Yes. So now it's fine for the water to rise over there. Because at this height we're higher up than the thing over there, right? Yeah. So if the water now rises, then it will go out of the map over here, and this should be closed. Okay. Wet season is ended. No, hold on. Oh. Dry season is ended, obviously. Now we have a wet season. Now the water will rise again, so it was really necessary to close the pipes over here. Because now good water will fill up here again, and everything here is closed, so it can't rise any higher on this side. Well, it can't overflow on this side. Yeah, so we have... Well, as long as the wet season now takes time to close everything here, or to finish everything so that we don't need to... well, so that our beavers can do it and we don't need to manually play around and only have bots build it. Should be doable. And before I forget about that later, I need to remove those stairs and this path. And place a levee here. Will we have major flooding in over there? Because once this pipe is done and all the good water is put in this reservoir, which is not yet finished, it will start to overflow everywhere. I mean, okay, we can close the sluices here, yeah, that'll do. But obviously, since I changed priorities, they stopped working on this. But yeah, now it's the most important thing to close this before the bad tide starts, or yeah, before this good tide ends. I mean, maybe we'll get the dry season after this, then it wouldn't have been necessary, but you never know. They've now also completed this large water pump here. I guess I'm gonna put bots in there. So this should help to dry up our industrial district again. And yeah, did you see that? The bots were getting fuel from this thing, which is right next to it, but path is quite far away. So bots are getting fuel from the closest fuel tank, but not the closest one path-wise. Which makes this setup quite inefficient. Okay, if I didn't miss anything here, then this should be finished. Filtration system is now operational. Well, obviously the bad water is just discharged right here, but all the good water should be sent via this pipe, and if everything is working correctly, then we should be seeing some come out of here soon, and that's already the case. Awesome. And now, before we have overflow, stop it. Close the sluice gates. Closed. Now pressure would build up here, which we also don't want. I need to have some pressure relief discharge thing. Maybe gonna replace those two or those three with sluices. Yeah, for the time being I'm just gonna rip those out again. And so that the good water can go somewhere. And we'll build sluices here, which will be operated manually. So the next thing that is a priority would be to build everything here, right? I mean, that's not going to work. They need to do that from up there, right? So they have to kind of have to do everything. Okay, never mind. That's the... And I'm gonna set it to the second highest priority, because should we have crisis management stuff again, then we'll need to do it. Yeah, also our memorial is done for the two beavers that lost their lives during construction work here. Dry season approaching. Okay, so wasn't necessary that we had, you know, that much of a stress here to finish this, but doesn't hurt. Oh, okay, so this large water pump does help quite a bit, plus the dry season. The lower parts here, or not the lowest ones, but everything above this level is dry again, so bot part factories are working again. The sluices are ready. Let's set them to always open right now. Oh wow, look at that. Now all the good water that was, where the pressure built up in there, came out. And yeah, it's now leaving the map. Okay, I guess in order to test if some water is leaking, we can open the pipe a little bit. Because, well, yeah, I think we can test that. If I missed a sluice or two, an impermeable floor or two. Come on, click on the sluice gate. Set it to open. Oh, I have to close those. Where is the water? Oh, there we go. There we can, yeah, we can see it rising here, okay. There we go. So this is holding water, and now close it again. Why do we still have overflow? Because it was more than... Open this again. Right, but yeah, okay, this is draining down to there. That's fine. But we shouldn't lose water in here. Well, apart from evaporation. Looks good, right? Yeah, that's just a bit of overflow here. Okay. Well, as we can see, where we had the supporting bridges, they were way faster building everything because they can work on more tiles at the same time. So I'm gonna build some suspension bridges here as well, so that they can reach more areas at the same time. One over here, one over there. I mean, could even do... Nah. Something like that. Could also do something like that. Would that help? We have a path. They should be able to build something over there with this suspension bridge. Not sure if that's worth it. Could also put one here. Dry season started. Okay, water here is gone, apart from down by the mine. We still have enough metals, so that'll dry up eventually. And I can remove this again. I can set this to be emptied, and then it doesn't lie on the ground, right? Yeah. Okay, before we forget it, in the future I'm gonna close those sluices again and open those so that in the next wet season we'll get water here. Open and open, which is what we want in order to fill up our reservoir. And yeah, that helped a little bit because they can do that quite fast now. This also helped. Yeah, I guess this is going to be a time lapse where we watch them build the reservoir. Oh, look at that. Isn't that almost perfect timing? The last levy and the dry season ended. So, obviously, those are still technically two separate reservoirs. We can connect them, well, by ripping down walls of the inner one, or even by removing some of the impermeable floor from this outlet here. I just want to see which one fills up quicker, probably the same speed. So yeah, we should see that in a moment. And then, if everything works as I hope it does, then we should see some water come out of this sluice. I can actually set this to, I don't know, 80. Yeah, and then we'll have good water going down here. And this also means we can close those sluices. Right? I think so. Those down there are still open, that's fine. Water already coming? Not yet. Oh, we can see the irrigation here, so that means it's water's coming up the pipe. Oh, still have water in the mine, come on, but this is now empty, so remove that. Oh, there we go. Water is rising in the, let's call it the outer reservoir for now. I hope I closed all gaps. And we'll probably still have overflow, and I don't know what happens with the overflow. It should be fine though. Overflow should go down there. Hopefully. Yeah, possibly also some will go down there. Because that's not kept. We'll see. Water is still rising here. Still doesn't leak, so I think I didn't miss a spot. Yeah, bad water is coming out here also because of the bad water sources down there. And we should. No, takes a little bit longer. That's the sluices for the aqueduct. Oh, and the inner one is rising more quickly. Well, because it's smaller, I guess. So I think we'll have overflow here in a second, which will fill the outer reservoir. I'm gonna worry about how we are going to connect those, or if I'm going to rip the inner one out completely in the next episode or so. Now it hits the sluice, and now we should have an operational aqueduct again. Glorious! And never opened this one. Okay. Automatically open. Oh, close above downstream depth of 330. Yeah, maybe we should raise that up just so that we can now see something happening here. Yeah, we'll flood some of those. That's fine. Ah. That was unfortunate for the effect. But now, yeah, there we go. Okay, overflow. Nah, no. That's my screenshot gone. Oh, come on. No, it will be fine. It will be fine. Yeah. Okay, now have to wait till it's daytime for a screenshot. Glorious. Ah, I'm so happy. Now we finally, now finally this aqueduct makes sense. I still need to fiddle around with these sluices, I guess, and yeah, the overflow is also... Well, that's not really overflowing. Yeah, okay. There's still some work to be done. But well, I guess this means we now have more than enough good water. Oh, and look at that. Mine is also dried up again, so perfect. We'll get overflow here. Yeah, great. Great. Okay, I'm quite happy with the outcome. So that's it for this episode. We'll see what we're going to do next episode. Don't know yet. Maybe even work on another aqueduct so that we'll re-establish this one. That could be something. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, feel free to write down comments below what you liked, what you didn't like, tips, tricks, everything. And hit that like and subscribe buttons. That would really make me happy. And I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a good one. Bye bye.